Get excited because this is two stories in one. Okay, first things first. Sorry if you just happen to be watching this and also happen to be the owner of this sweatshirt. It's really comfortable and you're not getting it back. You know who you are. Anyway, my mom is texting now. Sorry, that was kind of a mood killer. I brought the mood down. My mom is texting. Maybe, and not only is she texting, she's texting a lot. But I feel like maybe I should clarify what I mean by texting because I don't think it qualifies as texting. She's sending you words, that's for sure. Words with a lot of spaces in between them. But those words don't make sense. So I'm going to tell you a fun little story. I have two stories actually. So, I set my mom's phone to like T9 or Word or whatever, because the whole idea of my mom pushing a number a certain amount of times to get a letter that she wants is kind of beyond her, but we don't judge. I just thought it would be easier. But the thing is, my mom doesn't know how to change those words. So, I was watching TV. My mom sends me a text and it says, in space, bolts. BOLTS. Um, it's kind of a normal occurrence for me to get a text from my mom and not know what it means. So I sent her a text back and I said, what? So she sent it again. In bolts. I texted her back. I said, Mom, what? She sent it to me again in caps this time. Like I was magically going to understand what she was trying to tell me if it was in capital letters. Which, actually, can we stop for a minute? Because sending something in caps, like, I'm actually kind of proud of her. I mean, that's kind of big. That's kind of huge for my mom. I even get yelled at by my mom through text message. Isn't that great? So after she sent it to me in caps, I still obviously had no clue what she was trying to say to me. So I sent her a text back and I said, Mom, I have no clue. So this is my favorite. She sent me a text that says, "Call me." Um, I called her and I said, Mom, I don't know if you know, but your phone can actually it can call me too, you know? And so I go, I have no clue what you're trying to say. And she goes, well, couldn't you tell, Lizzie? I was trying to say go Colts. And I said, no, Mom, no. Well, I don't know how to change it, Lizzie. You're just gonna have to guess. So every text message I get from my mom is like Morse code. I have to break it down, figure it out. It's a pain in my CPR. Figure that one out. I'm kind of proud of that. Okay, so here's the other story. I don't live at home. Obviously, I'm away at college. But I still seem to get blamed for things that happen around my house. Um, and I'm not there. Like, I got asked if I took my brother's Bionicle. No, I didn't. Nope, I sure didn't. Or no, it wasn't a Bionicle. It was a Bakugan. Yeah, nope. Didn't take it. Sorry, Mom. Actually, yeah, Mom, I have 50. I don't even know what those are. I have 50 in my apartment. I'm actually starting a collection, and he had the rarest Bakugan. It was like a holographic Bakugan. I don't even know if that was even anything, but okay. So my mom, she called me one day, and she called, she didn't text. I have to ask you something. I like how I had to do this because like it's a phone and you don't know what a phone is or how it works. I was like, okay, and she goes, now, the only time she does that on the phone is when something's wrong or somebody died. So I'm like, crap, who was it? And she goes, the last time you were home, did you fill out your brother's Mad Libs book? You know what Mad Libs are, right? Those things that are like, they're like stories and it's like a story, but there's like little blanks and you have to like fill in like an adjective or like a noun or something. And then you go back and read the whole story through and your funny words that you put in there just make the story so fun. She goes, did you fill out your brother's Mad Libs book? And I go, I don't know, I might have. Why? And she goes, well, I just want to let you know I found it. And I'm like, okay. And she goes, and I cannot believe the filth that you used to fill out that Mad Libs book. And I'm like, what? And she goes, you used words like boobs and uterus. And I'm like, what? Okay, my initial reaction at that point was two things. My first thought was, crap, maybe I did. And then my second thought was, that was probably a pretty good Mad Libs. But I go, Mom, I don't remember doing that. And she goes, I'm pretty sure you would remember if you did something like that. And I'm like, Mom. And she goes, I just want to let you know, too, your 9-year-old brother found it. Yeah, yeah. He found it, he read it, and he brought it to me, Lizzie. I had to explain to your 9-year-old brother what a uterus was, and I am not happy. And I'm like, well, then at this time, I realized that I didn't do it because I would have remembered that because I was probably, and I would have used better words than uterus, okay? I'm 21 years old. Um, but I go, you mean he already hasn't heard it on the playground? And she goes, that's enough. I'm going to call you when I calm down. So I was like, okay. So I instantly got off the phone. I was like, you guys, guess what my mom just did? Like I was telling everybody. She sends me a text later. I had to decode it. She sent me a text and it said, I have to apologize. Your brother Mark, who's 14, confessed that it was him and his orchestra buddies. You just have to understand I was quick to accuse because it was sinful and I was sick to my stomach. She went to her 21-year-old daughter who doesn't even live at home before she went to her teenage son. I mean, I thought maybe she had a little more, I thought I was a little more grown up than that, which I don't blame her because the next time I filled out a Mad Libs, you better believe it was a good one. And by good one, I mean one that Mother Teresa wouldn't want to read.